In this video, we will review a refurbished LG V10. We will not do a complete review because there are so many that already do so, but we will straight to the pros and cons of buying refurbished V10. I hope after watching this video, you can make a decision is it worth to buy this phone or not. I will start from the reason why I decided to buy this phone. There are 4 main reasons. The first is removable battery. The second is, this phone has good specification for the price. Third is for the camera quality, and the last one is because I love the extra small screen. We will talk about this matter in detail later, but for now let's talk about the drawback first. The first one is small battery capacity. Using a 3000 mAh battery capacity to support a 5.7-inch screen feels inadequate. With normal use, I hardly pass one day without recharge. Luckily, LG V10 battery is removable, so we can buy a spare battery. Second, the screen is shadowing a little even though this phone doesn't use AMOLED screen. You can see for yourself, when we open a static image for quite a long time, there will be a shadow from previous static image. However, not like AMOLED screen, this shadow is not permanent. It will disappear automatically after a while. Not all refurbished LG V10 have shadow on its screen, but this is common in LG V10. Just ask the seller about the screen condition before you buy this phone. The third is weak Wi-Fi signal. For this drawback, I don't know if it's only happened in my phone only or not. When I compare the signal strength with my other newer phones, the Wi-Fi signal is weaker, but it still works normally without a problem. And the last drawback, that probably the most important reason that might prevent you to buy LG V10 is because the boot loop issue. Boot loop is a condition where the phone can't enter the menu or boot up properly. This is not an ordinary boot loop that caused by software issue, but it is a hardware problem. We already have a video about how to fix this issue and how to prevent it. The link is in video description. Now, let's move to the reason to buy this phone. The first one is, this phone has good specification for its price. You can get this phone as low as $100 US. With that price, you will get a decent processor, 4GB RAM, and 64GB internal memory capacity that you can expand with dedicated micro SD slot. If you buy a new cell phone at this price point, you will get just an entry-level phone specification. The second advantage is, not only we can remove the battery, but the quality of the back cover is good, strong, and also pretty easy to open so that we can change the battery as much as we need. The third advantage is that this phone is not only look cool, but it's also sturdy. On its side, there is a metal frame made of solid stainless steel that makes this phone look elegant and also serves to strengthen the cell phone as a whole. The screen uses 4th generation Gorilla Glass protection, where a new cell phone at same price point still use 3rd generation Gorilla Glass, and even some of them doesn't use Gorilla Glass. I don't recommend you to drop this cell phone, but if you search on YouTube, drop test LG V10, this phone is sturdy and passed the test. Overall, I love LG V10 design because it looks cool and it looks expensive. The next advantage is the camera and video recording quality. In this price range, LG V10 is one of the best, or it could be the best camera phone. We can set the manual mode for the rear camera. For example, we can set the manual focus, the ISO, and the special thing is that we can set the shutter speed up to 30 seconds, and this is a very long shutter speed for a mobile camera. Long shutter speed will be handy to capture a picture in very low light condition, for example, to take photos of stars in the sky while camping. You can hardly find any cell phone with long shutter speed in this price range. For video manual setting is similar to photo mode, but there is a setting that we rarely found on cell phone, which is mic settings. LG V10 use stereo mic, and we can set to capture sound from which direction. Is it more sensitive to catch sound from the front of the cell phone, from behind it, or in the middle? There is also a sensitivity level adjustment, whether we want the mic to be less sensitive to reduce background noise, or we want to boost sensitivity. And there also wind noise filter to reduce the sound of wind. And don't forget, LG V10 is equipped with optical image stabilization or OIS to reduce vibration or movement while shooting. This is the comparison between cell phones that has OIS and not. Simply put, the camera and video quality of LG V10 is really good. The last advantage for me is LG V10 has a mini screen. We can set the screen to always on or not. Because it's small, it won't consume battery much when we leave it on. This small screen has several functions such as to see notification, control music player, switch from one app to another quickly, and other functions. One feature that I like and actually became one of the reasons why I bought this phone is that we can write a short message in this small screen. I usually write words to remind me something or to pump up my spirit. The conclusion is, do I recommend buying refurbished LG V10? The answer is depending on your needs. The most flaw of LG V10 is the boot loop issue when overheated. So if you are looking for a phone to play games, I do not recommend buying LG V10. Although the processor is able to play recent games available today, the risk of boot loop is haunting. Even though I actually often use this phone to play games until the battery drain out and experience no problem at all, but that is because I use a cooling pad. We already reviewed this cooling pad. And also, I already add heatsink on my LG V10 to reduce heat. However, I still don't recommend use LG V10 to play games. If you want to buy a cell phone with good camera capability, a cell phone to support your everyday work, multitasking, look cool, and a removable battery, then you can consider to buy this phone. Just pay attention to the phone heat, don't use it overheated and you will be fine. That's it, I hope this video useful for you. Consider to subscribe so you can easily find this channel again. Thanks for watching.